The just concluded round of talks in Kinshasa among Sudan, Egypt and Ethiopia on the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam has deadlocked and no progress appears in sight. Correspondent Girum Chala has the story.
Foreign Affairs and Water and Irrigation Ministers of Ethiopia, Egypt and Sudan attended the latest round of GERD talks. The three countries failed to strike a deal on the filling and operation of the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. Ethiopia said no deal will be signed if it attempts to hamper Ethiopia's water rights.
We don't hide anything. Ethiopia is transparent in all. But Ethiopia doesn't also foreclose its future development because of GERD rules and guidelines. It has to be a real rules and guidelines where everybody wins out of these rules and guidelines. Not, seriously hamper the future operation of Ethiopia's dam, or imply anything in terms of preventing Ethiopia from developing its resource within its equitable and reasonable utilization of the Abai River.
Ethiopia also said an attempt was made by Egypt and Sudan to walk away from the African Union-led negotiations.
What is proposed? Number one, to try to diminish the AU role, to be as if a co-facilitator with other parties. Number two, move the well-defined observer role to something else, like equal facilitators with our president of the union. We really thought about this. This is not appropriate. This undermines the integrity of the African Union.
The three parties are now expected to meet again around the 20th of April for roundtable talks. Ethiopia's Minister of Water, Irrigation and Energy says an agreement is still possible.
I still call upon my Egyptian and Sudanese colleagues, especially the water affairs ministers, really, let's converge on the data exchange, let's converge on the first feeling, that those things have no political implication. I think let's conclude those and move on those more complex and water right issues, treaty issues, water sharing issues, and so on, how we could resolve them in a win-win manner.
Addis Ababa expects the filling of its dam reservoir to take 4 to 7 years. Officials say the plan may even help Sudan with flooding by holding back excess water from the Nile River. Ethiopia is committed to proceeding with the second round of filling in the next wet season, something Egypt and Sudan are in disagreement with and don't want it done without a clear agreement. Ethiopia believes this plan is in line with the agreed declaration of principles and so won't be any foul play.